Okay, we're gonna talk to my fire signs, baby. What's up, fire signs? We doing this to check up on you, cause the doctor ordered it. Allegedly, entertainment purpose only. I'm just saying that I'm not a doctor, but you called on somebody, so I'm coming to bring you some of that good tea, some of that tea that you need. I'm playing, y'all. What's going on with Aries right now? What's going on? What's the situation, Aries? What happened in this past? Let's see what happened in the past. Okay, Aries-Leo-Sagittarius. What happened in the past? Now, in the past, there was some mysteries and some ambitions, and you was in your pride. In other words, you had your butt out there, man. In the past. In the past, it was a mystery about you. Okay, there was a mystery going on concerning your ambitions. Okay, and then someone here, they were in their pride. It's kind of like you in your pride before. You thought everything was greasy. You thought everything was snowy. You know what I'm saying? Someone here, basically, the mystery of it was they was ambitious, but they were prideful, baby. So prideful. There's some Aries out there, allegedly. You need to calm down on the pride and come back to reality. That's what happened in the past. It was your pride to shit down some shit, okay? Also, let's talk about what's going on in the present situation. What's in your what's rocking you down right now? What you doing in your current situation? Now, what's going on in your current situation? Oh, it's you hustling, baby. You a hustler, and you fighting for it too. And connectivity, you're fighting for your hustle right now. You like, I'm fighting for mine, and I'm connected and I'm devoted to fighting for mine. In other words, you take it like you see it. If I gotta fight for mine, then I'll fight, because I'm connecting the dots. Because I'm not gonna stay with all this wire across me. Our stuff got me all over here thinking I can't figure out some shit. Because honey, I'm on to you. I'm on to you. Somebody figuring out their hustle. Then somebody had them all tied up, baby, and they figured it out. They figured it out. What's going on in the future? Now, what's the future? You working on your hustle? In the future, you talking about your knowledge and your defense and superstitious and strengths. You got a lot of. You have strength. You're strong when it comes to the supernatural. You have knowledge and you can defend it, and your superstition. Your superstition. In other words, you check shit out. It sounds like so Chilola, but then it wasn't. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't what people thought it was. Everybody thought the grease, that you didn't know what the grease was. Okay, but you do, homie. You got the grease down bad, as they say, So, you grounded and you know about the supernatural, and you honey, the supernatural love you. let me sit down. Let me sit down. The supernatural love you. Now they want peace with you. That's what I'm hearing. Peace, not no destruction. Okay, what else is going on? What's going on here? What's going on here overall? Spirit, give me something. Allegedly. Now, this paper names come out allegedly. It says lying to your face about a lover. Somebody was lying to your face when it came to a lover, and they were lying to your face. Somebody said, I lied to you. I lied to you, darling. It says there's negative vibration around you, so you might be feeling a little unhappy, trying to make you in your sad modes. You always trying to do them you call it spells, but I can't tell who to talk to. So somebody need to take salt baths. Keep your energy clear, okay? It says be strong and just keep going, and don't let nobody take away your strength, baby. Because you got strength. You fire sign. Somebody's on you. And someone is asking about you. Somebody's been going around town asking about you. Like, have you seen so and so? Have you heard of so and so? Have you talked to so and so? Everybody like, what you know? What's the tea, baby? on the street. The tea. Somebody named Tanya. Okay, Tanya, what's up? Somebody been asking about, Tanya on the streets been asking of, have you heard? Have you heard? Have you seen? Have you heard? Have you seen her? Have you seen her? Somebody been asking about you, baby. Somebody all in your Kool-Aid. They want to know what's up, Aries. And Tanya was asking about you lately. What's going on, Tanya? What you want to know, Tanya? What's up, Tanya? What's up, Tanya? Somebody says because they're under judgment, that's why they're asking about you. See, and now they need to have courage. Archangel Uriel says, be courageous and stand up for what you believe in. See, now you got to stand up for what you believe in because they look for you. Somebody named Regina. The lady names come out, alleged. You need to have courage, Regina. You under judgment. You and Tanya or something. Somebody been asking about you, and Regina and somebody. You need to have courage, step out of your, comfort zone. Don't be sitting over there acting like, oh, I don't know you now. I don't know you now. It's just a lot of things, unsaid, Somebody named Adrian in it too. What's up, Adrian in the house? Names come out, but I don't know who these are, I was just saying, Chris Brown, the star sold, they sold to the devil, okay? We know, we know. See, so somebody, they want their wish to come true, but it's not going to come true. Something ain't coming true. No. It says someone is planning a bank robbery. Somebody trying to rob a bank. Oh my goodness. Somebody's trying to rob a bank. Police, they trying to rob a bank. Allegedly. Someone named Joe from the past. They were trying to rob a bank. They said they was doing these magic spells, but they done went back to center. I call justice and judgment on this. Someone named Michael. Could be somebody named Michael. And can you be somebody could be 60 or 91. Some old cats or young cats are just using the name, for example, a star. There could be stars involved. It says them twins are coming. Somebody has some baby talk. They say they got some twins come. But see, somebody was cheating. Somebody's over here cheating on somebody. They say today is your present moment to be in the moment. Because see, somebody was cheating on somebody. This karmic relationship. This man or lady you need to run from in the past. They was telling you to do this. They said someone focused eyes and was so frustrated watching you. So stop thinking people are talking about you. Get that out your head. It says, I'm going to let God fix it, because if I fix it, somebody going to jail for some bullshit. Somebody said, I'm going to jail. This high priest said, I'm not going to do that. Somebody wants to entrap you in a pregnancy. They want to give you a big belly, honey. They want this high priestess in this yellow car to have a big belly because they want to give you a baby. It says someone is watching a lot of PORN so they can do what they gotta do when it comes to you. See, because they got a problem with they keep them focused on that, so they can do what they gotta do. It says aunties and family, because someone took your trust fund and your inheritance and your land. It's some bad people associated in this, so you need to make sure. It says police put a police dog on somebody running away. Sad case, somebody finna get a police dog running on that ass. Allegedly, they had one. Somebody said they ain't gonna be living passionate in. Somebody named Brittany and somebody named Cleon from the past. Allegedly, I don't know what's up with Cleon and Brittany. Something about that. Allegedly, what's going on? What happened in the past? Something about they didn't know this was the 144,000. Someone named Mark here. They thought they was getting prosperity, but it ain't happening. Somebody said they had some crystals. No, do not work. Like, share, subscribe.